Hey, everybody. I am back. It's John. I'm with Ralston Radio Podcast right here on WXPM in Phoenixville, 98.5 FM. We're getting the offices together finally, and it looks like we'll probably be in there within the next couple weeks. And then I'll be your DJ from 5 to 7. I've never done the DJ thing. I've done interviews, plenty of interviews. But anyway, I want to bring in Sabrina Fallah. She is a rock singer, songwriter, and guitarist. She does all those three things, folks. And she's from Ottawa, Canada. Sabrina, welcome to Ralston Radio Podcast.
Thank you.
Now, I listened to your music, and I really had a good time. Me and Cecilia were listening yesterday, and we were really taken by the song "All or Nothing."
Really?
How'd you come up with the lyrics for that? I don't understand how songwriters work, and I know they're all different. Do you write the lyrics first, or do you do the melody?
It's very different each time. Sometimes the lyrics come first, sometimes the melody comes first, or sometimes the bridge comes first in the song, sometimes the verse. So it honestly, whatever comes out as long as it's written. And then I can put it all together. But All or Nothing, I just thought about a party song, going to Montreal and going into a party. I've
been to Quebec City. What do you think of Quebec City? It's a tourist thing, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
They like that.
I live 5 hours away from Quebec,
I'm sure you do. Yeah. But in Canada, everything's kind of far away, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a drive. Yeah.
It could be a hike, but I'm sure it's not. You're not out in the woods. Maybe
it won't be a hike now, but in the summer probably.
Right. Now, when did you know, when you were a little kid, that you wanted to be a performer?
When I won my first competition, I was 14 when I won my first singing competition, and that's when I said, well, if I won it and I liked being on stage and I didn't want to get off, I'm gonna give this a try. I was going to give it a try, and then I enjoyed it to the point that I'm now here in front of you, still doing it.
That's great. And it's something that everybody, I know a lot of performers, and some say, hey, I didn't know until I was 30 that I was going to be a performer. So, so it's different for everybody. Now, you've worked with some impressive people. You worked with Stuart Epps, who's also worked with Elton John and Led Zeppelin and
Twisted Sister.
What's it like working with record producers?
With the ones I've worked with, I was at the right place at the right time. That's all I can say. I got the opportunity unexpectedly at where I was or searching for them. I got them. But it's amazing because the ones I work with have not tried to change me or try to take away my creativity. They want my record to sound the way that I hear it. So but it's amazing working with different producers because they all give you different types of ideas, and they give you advice too for certain things if you have questions. So and they are your friend. They try to get closer to you in the studio so they understand you as an artist to feel comfortable, which I also enjoy.
So you have to be a people person to do that.
Well, if you don't click with the producer, how can you work with them?
What was the studio experience like? Now, what studios have you done? Nashville?
I've done Toronto, Nashville, and England.
Wow. How'd you get the opportunity to go to England? How'd that
so for Stuart, I was in college in my producer's class, and every day a producer would call in or do a video chat or come in and Stuart was on was on Skype one day talking to us, and he asked questions like who plays an instrument, who sings, who writes, and I kept raising up my hand, and out of the blue he asked my teacher, who's that girl on 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 the right side, because I was on his no, I was on his left side when he was looking at me. And
Stage right.
back then I was very shy, so I had my hood up, and I was just, now I'm not so shy anymore. But he pointed out at me, and then he talked to me, and then he told him to give him my email in front of 40 people in my class, which really got me scared because I didn't know how they were going to react. So things can happen at any moment. Yeah, but it was a year later that I went to England. It took a while to get things going to go there, but because I had to finish school first.
Well, let's tell people where they can find your stuff. You can go to SabrinaFallah.com. That's Sabrina, FALLAH.com. And
Yeah.
so
And
you're
on
on Twitter, you're on SoundCloud.
I'm on Facebook,
Yeah.
TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram. I'm actually on all social media.
Yes, you're on
accounts.
Instagram also.
Yeah, I'm trying to follow the whole social media platform. So, yeah, it's a good thing to be on those platforms.
When I concentrate on one social media, the other one becomes popular. It seems like, it's like,
I know, right?
But okay, take me through the album. Okay, it's self-titled, right? Sabrina Fallah. And
so my compilation has all of my songs from previous albums to put together. So when I got signed, my label told me, let's put them all together and include a new song, which is Everything, to make it like a compilation kind of thing. So yeah, that was it. So that was exciting when they did that, to release it.
Now, one of the I didn't get a chance to listen to it, but you have a tune that's called "You're Stuck Up" or something like
that. Yeah, Stuck Up. Well, yeah, people think they know it all, right?
Right.
Yeah, I wrote that one in Nashville. I co-wrote that one in Nashville. I was actually having writer's block, and I got so mad that I just said "stuck up" out of the blue, and then the song just came out. Because I was stuck in the writer's block, and I just said "up." Up just came out, and I'm like, oh yeah. But I wasn't thinking of anybody specific to write that song. I just said, I'm just going to write about it in general. People do think some people are being stuck up. So
did you grow up listening to music? Does your family or any of them performers?
I'm more the music person in the family.
Yeah.
So I'm the only one.
So have you played any, what kind of venues do you play? Do you play Ottawa clubs?
I do I'm not clubs, but I do bars, festival venues. I do charity events as well, fundraisers. I do anything that they accept my style of music. If I can get in anything.
So you're taking over the world. Your music being played on radio stations from here to Chile to Europe, correct?
Chile is my mainstream. Yes. When I got Chile, I was shocked because I was like, wow, really? That is so cool. Actually, somebody told me about that station, but when they told me about it, I didn't know that it was in Chile. So I was like, whoa, that's so, yeah. But I do a lot of work behind the scenes. I write to a lot of radio stations, and I don't take no for an answer. If they say no, I go somewhere else.
Yeah, you got our GM to get you on the radio
if they
here.
Say no,
put you in rotation too, which is a good thing, So
yeah.
I think their plan is put like a half a dozen of your songs into rotation, and then we'll have this interview played. And then we'll play excerpts of this interview and, the music also. So, which would be cool. But so what do you do to relax when you're not all over social media?
Well, right now I'm kind of in lockdown, but in a normal situation, I'll watch movies. I would honestly still be doing music because that's my life. But I also like to feed squirrels and chipmunks in my yard. So in the summer, I would go out and play with them, and they're very friendly. Today, I put food out for them because it's actually Squirrel Appreciation Day today. But because
I did not know that.
it's so cold that they didn't even come out of the tree to get their food. So their food is still out there in the snow,
Oh
probably
no!
frozen. I might have to
Wow.
go out and
But it's
loosen it
nice to
up.
get
But
out into nature and the fresh air.
yeah,
You
I
enjoy that a
love
lot.
sitting in the yard, and yes, it's beautiful. I actually saw an owl the other day.
Beautiful.
Just being outside, it was beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot of owls down this way. Do you have the snow owls, like the white owls?
I have the gray black ones,
Okay.
the dark ones. It was my first time seeing it, so I had to really look at it to be like, what kind is it? It was the first owl I saw, so I was like, oh my God, it's so cute, so beautiful.
So how did you get your music in Scotland? That's what I want to know. You're a master
Okay.
marketer.
So I contacted this station, and I didn't know that it was a volunteer station. They started as a volunteer and it grew.
Hmm.
And that station has links to 5 mainstream stations. So whatever song they play on that station, it feeds out to other mainstream stations. And I'm like, what? I had no idea from
Oh,
that
so
little
it's a part of
station.
a bunch of different groups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some stations do that. They attach each other and they share, but it's amazing. I didn't know they were that big. And they
I
also,
apologize. My monitor's over this way and my camera's
yeah,
right here, but
yeah,
so I'm looking
that's
over to the side. That's not usually the case, but
yeah, that's fine.
yeah. So you're getting all this exposure. How much do you want to, after the COVID thing, of course, everybody's getting back out there. I think people are going to go nuts for musical acts, and we're going to have a heck of
Yeah,
a rebound. We're going to have a party.
yeah, yeah. I want to get back on that stage. I've been doing virtual concerts online with radio stations or people putting the concerts together, and it's not the same. I'm not the type to like to look at the camera. I like to look at the faces.
See, I don't like the faces. You can
I
talk
get
to them.
more excited. Well, now that I'm in this position, I have to learn do it this way. But I just love being on the stage and getting the attraction and reaction from the audience and talking to people because I want to see their faces.
You do, yeah. They scare me, so I don't like to. No,
Oh,
no, not
well,
really.
it took
But
me a long time to get confident to perform it. It wasn't like the first day I got on stage, I was 100%. But yeah,
yeah, nobody ever is. I remember incredible stage fright. Do you get stage fright at all?
um, if it's a show that I know I have to do well at, and it's like you cannot mess up, then I don't get stage fright. I just get very anxious.
Very
And
anxious.
like, don't tell me what to do. If I mess up, I mess up. Okay, like it
Yeah,
can happen. I'm human.
that's right. I usually have a bourbon sitting somewhere close by, so yeah, that's my little cry. As long as I don't drink too much bourbon, then I can maybe finish a song. I used to be a
Yeah,
lead singer.
actually, a lot of artists drink something before they go on stage. It's not, but I
Sometimes
drink
it's good.
tea.
I don't recommend that people do that, but
I don't because alcohol makes me fall asleep. So I don't want to sleep on the stage.
yeah, yeah. Oh, they wouldn't forget you. That's for sure.
Yeah,
Remember
yeah,
when that girl fell asleep on stage?
yeah, exactly.
Now, how do your friends feel about your newfound appreciation? Do your friends treat you any different?
No, actually, they treat me the
Real
same, and I
friendly,
and
right?
I want them to treat me the same because I'm still the same. I'm still the same person, like I haven't changed. I'm still the same old me.
Yeah, it's were you able to see any of our inauguration? You don't care about any of that, do you?
I did see it.
Did you see Lady Gaga? I thought she was
Yes.
the best performer yesterday.
No,
J-Lo, she was all right, but
um
you know,
Lady Gaga's voice is j-
she's a rare talent. She can play
she's
piano, she
good.
can do everything.
J-Lo is good too, but Lady Gaga, that voice.
She has
When she did
raw.
the when she did the anthem, she killed it. Like she did a very good job with it.
I thought it was a
Yeah.
very nice, respectable version of
Respectable version. Yeah,
Star Spangled
exactly.
Banner. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
let's tell people more places where they could find you. Now, do you plan on touring at all?
When the lockdown is over.
Yeah, I guess everybody's saying that. You're also on YouTube, so people can actually see you perform, right?
Yes. I put all
So,
my videos up there. I put all my interviews and my performances up there. Yeah.
okay. So go to Sabrina Fallah, that's FALLAH.com. And that's where you can get the bulk of information, correct? And then
Yes. Everything's
you
there.
you can find all the links here. It's youtube.com/user/the Fallah. And you're also on Twitter, Sabrina Fallah, Instagram, Facebook, MySpace. Is that still around?
I started on MySpace. It
Is
is
it?
still around, but it's not as popular. But I had to keep it because I started my career on
Is Tom
MySpace.
still your friend?
Yes.
That's great.
Yeah, that's awesome stuff.
Yeah, my
Still my
Cecilia,
friend.
she's does the same thing. She comes from the MySpace world, you know. But
Yes, Tom's still my friend.
Tom still, he's hanging in there, right?
Yeah, I'm sure he's still there. Yes.
Reverb Nation, that's a real good place for people to listen to your
Yes.
music.
Reverb
It's
and
Reverb
SoundCloud
Nation.
is very good too. Yeah.
ReverbNation.com/Sabrina Fallah is where you can do it. And TikTok. How does TikTok work? Can you educate me?
Well, I don't use TikTok the way other people use it. I just
Right.
post videos of my squirrels and they're getting famous on TikTok. So I use TikTok to put the squirrels and my music behind them or just have the squirrels be goofy. I don't dance or do all the movements that people do following the music and with the arms and stuff. I don't know how to do it. I'm just doing it. I'm just using it just to put the videos of cats, dogs, nature
Right.
stuff.
Oh,
And
yeah.
a lot of people are like, "You have black squirrels? I've never seen it." I'm like, "Really?" I guess some countries don't have the black squirrels.
Now we have these urban squirrels down here. They run the roost down here. Yeah. But so you're not a choreographer, you don't do all that kind of stuff. Oh, you got to
No,
hold the guitar and sing at the same time. How are you going to dance while you're holding the guitar, right?
I'm not a dancer.
See,
I'm
I'll
not a
be on
dancer.
this. I'll be on the dance floor. I got the shoulder thing. I could get a lot. I could get away with a lot just with the shoulder.
I know, because you're just moving that and then you're
Right.
moving. Yeah, exactly.
That's a secret that I'm telling you today. just use your shoulders, and that's pretty much what you need on
Yeah.
the dance floor these days. But how are people treating COVID in Canada? I know you don't know everybody in Canada, and it's probably different everywhere.
Well, I think Canada was good until they put us in lockdown right after Christmas. So right now it seems like we are pretty
So you're as
tight.
bad as us.
Yeah, we can't even go into the store unless we have a mask, and they have to count how many people can go in, and you have to wait. Before you could just walk in. Now it's like up to 10 people, and then in the store you have to. So it's worse now. It's worse now.
Yeah, I think California is that way. They're real strict over there because it's exploding in California, and most of the country,
Wow.
you know, but
This virus is crazy.
it is. And
Yeah.
I think we're finally going to get a plan together with
Mhm.
the new president and, you know, who
Oh,
actually,
yeah. Yeah, Biden.
yeah, Biden's going to, I believe, take care of this thing once and for all. But
I believe so too.
without getting too political, because there's
Right.
another guy on the station who does politics. I don't want to step on him.
Right.
But
Right.
so, anything you would like to add? What do you think people will get from your music? What kind of feeling? Is it different with every song?
Well, I write about what I go through and what others go through, and I like to help people with my music. So I'm pretty much trying to let people know that they're not alone in their struggles in life. So
That's great. So, once again, the website is sabrinafallah.com. That's Sabrina, FALLAH.com. Sabrina, it was great talking with you, and you
thank
can call me
you.
anytime. I'm around tomorrow. I can't guarantee I'll have the cameras out, but we'll see. I would do that for you. I would do that for you. But
Oh,
it was really great meeting you, and I wish you all
thank
the luck
you.
in the world. And
Thank you so much.
thanks for sharing your time, your music with us. And I have a feeling I'm gonna have you back on
You will.
when you're a little bigger. Don't get too big for me. You
And the
hear
thing
me?
is, I'm hoping to release some new music, hopefully, if I can get into the studio. So if I have new music, I will definitely send it over.
That's great. And I'm going to let you go. I know you have a schedule too. So once again, thanks for
I'm just
being
going
on.
to McDonald's.
Oh, are you? Hey, there's an idea.
Do you
No,
want
last
anything?
time I went there, I had some gastroenterology problems.
Oh
And
no.
but we won't get into that. But
No.
go have a great lunch, and
Thank you.
I hope to talk to you real soon.
Well, I'm gonna stay in touch. I'm not going anywhere.
Good. Yeah. Well, we're going to be playing your music online, so you better call in every day. I'm going to make sure you have the numbers. But no,
Okay.
seriously, it was great talking to you. And it seems like you
Thank
have a
you.
really good attitude about what you're doing and
Thank
a
you.
work ethic. You're actually putting yourself out there, which is something I think a lot of people listening could learn about. You know, if you want to do it, you can do it.
If you want it, you have to do it, but you have to really do it. Put
Yeah.
the work effort, and the work effort is supposed to be passion. If you love what you do, it's not going to stop you from doing it. So
And if you're doing what you love, you're not working. It doesn't seem that
exactly.
way anyway.
No, it doesn't, because I don't feel the work I do is work. I love it. I enjoy it. It's not work.
And we get paid
Now,
for
now
this.
maybe in the studio it gets stressful and you mess up, but that comes with it anyway, right? Because you're recording, but it's fun. I don't stress to the point that I can't do it anymore. I keep pushing myself to get over it, to keep going.
Yeah, and coffee, that works too.
Oh yes.
Do you like
Lots of it.
Yeah, coffee can help out, especially in those times when we need it. But Sabrina, thanks
Thank
once
you.
again, and we'll be bringing you on quite a bit. We also have a TV station that we're starting with the new studio, so it's local to this area. So we could have you on once that's all set up. I know they're working hard to get that set up.
Really?
Right now, so,
Well,
yeah.
please let me know.
I will. We'll be taking a lot of pictures and putting it on the website. So check in with us, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sabrina. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Have a great
Okay.
day.
You too.